Hello, everybody. Today, I actually wanted to post a short video that is actually going to be more geared towards my LinkedIn profile and specifically towards some attorneys and maybe financial advisors. Um, but I'll probably post it on the YouTube channel as well. So, as I've started to take on a couple disability claims, the one thing that I've mentioned in prior videos is people that when they file for disability, sometimes they have a tough time because the application itself can be pretty daunting. And unfortunately, most attorneys don't actually tend to take on disability claims on the first round. They tend to not really take you on until you've been denied, because at that point, there's back pay involved, and that's how a lot of attorneys, especially disability attorneys, get paid. They can take a portion of your back pay, and most people filing for disability don't really have the ability to pay uh, much in the way of fees until they get approved, because of course most of them aren't working. So as I take on a few disability claims, I'm going to be taking on claims at the initial process. And I think my fees for helping somebody with a disability claim are going to be pretty reasonable. Not saying that attorney fees aren't reasonable, but they are attorneys, and so their service is pretty valuable. And a lot of clients can't really afford to pay them out of pocket. That's why they do back pay. What I'm going to be doing is reaching out to some law firms or attorneys on LinkedIn. So if they receive, or if you receive inquiries regarding a disability claim and it's something that you're not really able to take on, I'm going to encourage some attorneys to maybe send these claims my way, and I can look into them and see if I can take them on, at least at the initial stage. And then if they get denied the first time around, which is pretty common, unfortunately, a lot of people filing for disability do get denied the first time. I can actually direct them back to local attorneys, and they can take on the claim at the appeals process if that happens. Um, and one of the biggest complaints that I do hear, and that we heard as well working at the agency for people filing for disability, is it's really difficult to find attorneys, period. There's not a lot of disability attorneys in Washington state. And so the list is few and far between. The Social Security office actually has pre printed lists that they hand out to disability applicants so that they know where to at least go, where to start. Um, but again, it's hard, and sometimes those attorneys are pretty booked, and some people will say they don't even get callbacks from them. But again, this video is going to be pretty much aimed at local disability attorneys, and that's why I'm going to be posting it on my LinkedIn profile. Um, and kind of the same thing with financial advisors. Financial advisors get a lot of questions about Social Security, and a lot of them have some pretty good Social Security knowledge, so they can help people with some basic and sometimes not so basic questions. But financial advisors don't have really experience filing applications, and so that's kind of where they will leave off if they do give you financial advice. They're not going to really help you with the filing process. And I've actually dealt with lots of clients when I worked at the agency that had used financial advisors, and sometimes the information that they were provided with wasn't entirely accurate, or was out of date. And I have a financial advisor that I use down at Portland, and he's basically told me the same thing. He's basically said, as financial advisors, we don't know a whole lot about Social Security, so we do the best we can, but we're hesitant to give too much information on Social Security. So kind of the same thing with financial advisors that may come across this on LinkedIn. Um, you can certainly reach out to me, and even direct clients my way if they're asking questions or asking for assistance that you can't really provide. And I can potentially advise my clients or send them back to financial planners if they need more financial assistance. So I just wanted to just do a quick video reaching out to attorneys, attorney law firms, and financial planners or financial advisors, um, offering my services if they want to reach out to me or even send some clients my way. Anyway, that's all I really wanted to touch on today. So I'm hoping everybody has a great week and we have a great weekend coming up. And thanks for checking in on my channel.